Well, hello there and welcome back to a brand new video where today is a very exciting day because today's video we're going to be talking about EA and rugby. Will they ever come together once again? How cool was that? No? Okay. Anyway, talking about EA and rugby, will EA ever develop or publish another rugby game? Who knows? Because the last ever rugby game we've seen from the guys over at EA was Rugby 08, and Rugby 08 apparently, I personally haven't played it in a long time, like maybe 12 years ago, but a lot of you guys, the community, etc., have always said that Rugby 08 is the best game for rugby all time ever, period. Pretty much that's what people are saying. And since then, we've had Rugby 15, Rugby 18, Rugby 20 from the guys over at EK Software and Big Ben Interactive. And we've also had, like Rugby Challenge 2 and Rugby Challenge 3 by True Blue, I believe. And Rugby Challenge 4 is coming out very soon. So we do obviously have a few rugby games since the EA hype. And since then, EA have never made another rugby game. Now, as has been hot topic, yes, it's been a hot topic lately, because we've just had the election for the chairman of World Rugby, and the reason why I'm bringing up EA is because the guy who came second, his name is, bearing in mind, I will pronounce this wrong, like, it's not will I, it's I will, is Agustin, I believe, and Pichot? Pichot, is that how you pronounce his name? Anyway, this guy here, 45-year-old, used to play for Argentina, kind of a youngish guy to be chairman, and the guy who won was re-elected, which was Sir Bill Beaumont. Now, fans, like younger fans and kind of like rugby fans in general, very excited to see if Agustin would win because, you know, Bill Beaumont has obviously done a great job, but people are saying that there needs to be a change. But yeah, he's re-elected. But the reason why we're talking about this is as Agustin is a younger guy, I mean, he's 45. I mean, 45, I guess, is considered young, right? He is probably someone who plays games or has children who plays games. Sir Bill, I mean, his grandchildren might play games, but he's probably not that fussed, right? But apparently, I can't remember which article, but he brought up that he plays Madden or he likes sport games in general, and he was kind of like questioning himself, like, why doesn't rugby have a rugby game every year developed by a very well-known publisher? Now, it kind of makes sense because if you think about it, if there's a sport out there and there is a game for that sport, the game is going to help promote the sport and the sport is going to help promote the game. It's kind of a win-win situation. But if you think about it, we've had Rugby 20, Rugby 18, Rugby 15 going obviously backwards, and we've had a new game every 2 years, which to be honest is pretty good, but I do personally wish there was a rugby game every year like we see with FIFA. There's always one every year, even though it's not a huge amount of differences. We either see a new or upgraded game engine, we see new gameplay, well obviously it's new, some new graphics, obviously the players, the licensings, all that fun stuff, but there's always a new game for FIFA, and some new game modes as well. Rugby, I feel like I wish we had that, but you know, a game every other year is not too bad. I'm just really excited and very happy that we do actually have a rugby game, you know, because EA, for some reason, I haven't really looked into it too much, but I might make a few videos talking about EA and rugby throughout this week and maybe the next few weeks or so. But if anyone knows why EA said no, like EA have gone, you know, we've built. I think EA made like rugby games from like 2000, 2004, Rugby 06. I think they made like 4, and maybe they just thought it's not worth it. I don't know. But to be honest, the guys over at Big Ben Interactive and Eco Software, Rugby 15 was pretty good, but not amazing. Rugby 18 was definitely an improvement, but it had a very poor start because they had to make a huge patch update. Basically, the game was released far too early. And in Rugby 20, for me, honestly, touch wood, guys, it's a pretty good game. Yeah, there's a few flaws, like, you know, most games, but the guys over at Big Ben Interactive and Eco Software, it's a small team. You gotta remember, they're a small team, small, like, budget compared to the guys at EA where they could just, you know, Because like EA are just loaded compared to the guys like Big Ben and EK Software. So you kind of feel like EA can just invest loads of money in, build what they want. They've got the staff, they've got the capacity. Whereas a smaller game developer and publisher obviously are working with limited funds, working with a limited crew. And to be honest, I really enjoy Rugby 20. I think it's a great game. And I just appreciate that those guys are still building and making rugby games, because Rugby 18 wasn't amazing to begin with. It kind of like the way Rugby 18 worked was it was like, woo, like new rugby game dropped down because of how bad it was at the beginning. Then the patch update kind of like flattened the curve type of thing. But yeah, it was pretty interesting, and they kind of they could have, oh my voice, but they kept with it and they made Rugby 20. They definitely improved with a beta and all that fun stuff. And yeah, I mean, going back to EA, would they ever make another rugby game? I mean, as of right now, we have two main companies or two main games which are making rugby games. We've got the guys over at Rugby Challenge, and then we've got the guys over at Rugby. Now, the guys over at Rugby have kind of got the name Rugby in the title. It's not called Rugby Challenge, it's not called Rugby whatever, it's called Rugby, whereas back in the day with EA, it was called Rugby 2000, Rugby 04, Rugby 06. So to me, it feels like Big Ben and EK Software kind of like adapted or inherited the rugby games from the guys over at EA. So could we ever see EA making another rugby game? I don't know, because if you look at their list of games as of right now in terms of the sports category, we've got FIFA, NHL, and Madden. Now, those three sports are huge. FIFA, one of the biggest sports. I guess football is. I mean, NASCAR, is NASCAR a sport? I guess so. Is it bigger than FIFA? Maybe, I don't know. But America's a big country, right? I mean, everyone loves a bit of NASCAR racing. But anyway, FIFA is probably the main sport game ever. Period. NHL, not really the biggest sport, I would guess, outside of America. Maybe Canada and America, you got your NHL. But you think about it, America and Canada, woo! They're big boy countries. You don't want to get lost there. And then Madden, you know, one of the biggest sports in America, the Super Bowl, you guys get what I'm on about. EA are making games for some very big sports. They're not making a game for tennis. They're not making a game for cricket. They're not making a game for badminton. They're not making a game for archery. So for them, they're only making games at the moment which will actually bring in the money and what will be a success. Now, EA making another rugby game, would that be amazing? Yes, it would be. It would be phenomenal. So let's just say EA goes, hey guys, we're going to be making the next rugby game. Are we going to see a boost in sales? Yes, because if you think about it, EA and a sports game normally does pretty well. EA obviously have their history of microtransactions, etc., but that's one way for them to generate money and all that fun stuff. And obviously, the more money which customers buy and spend and buy money you buy, the more money the customers spend on the product of EA and all that kind of stuff. If they see a good return on investment, then they will consider, oh, should we make another one, make the team bigger and bigger and bigger, and therefore have like maybe a dedicated team for it. But I kind of feel like if they did make the game, would it be awesome? Yes. But on the other hand, I kind of feel like if EA worked with like Big Ben, EK Software, and they worked together, then I'm like, whoa, that would be awesome. Because already Rugby 20 is a great game. It just needs a few tweaks. So if you think about it, if EA go, hey, here's 5 developers and 5 guys or whatever, like they give them another team, you know, another team, a bit more budget, I would say that's pretty good. So I'm hoping maybe EA could go to Big Ben or EK Software and go, hey guys, what do you need from us? We can, let's work together, because realistically, EA probably don't want to spend too much on a rugby game because, you know, there must have been a reason why they pulled out from stopping making rugby games. Obviously, the last rugby game they made was Rugby 08. But no, it's pretty interesting. I mean, I just want to talk to you guys briefly, I say briefly, probably been talking for an hour, probably. You know me, I love talking. But yeah, I just really want to know what you guys think, because I do want to make a few videos talking about, should EA make the next game? What would happen with Big Ben and EK Software? What would happen with Rugby Challenge? You know, all that fun stuff. So let me know in the comments down below, should EA make the next rugby game? Would you buy it? Would you be excited for it? Do you think it will ever happen? Who knows? But if you have enjoyed today's video, then be sure to massive thumbs up, subscribe if you're new, comment down below thoughts regarding this. Hopefully you guys enjoyed my long going off topic now and then and just having a great chat with you. I just love chatting with you. You know, it's just fun, really. I know sometimes I don't get to the point straight away, but I get there eventually. That's the goal, boys and girls. It's not a sprint. It's a marathon. But anyway, love having a good laugh with you all. But anyway, thank you guys for watching. And as always, see you guys in my next video. Adios, chaps. Boom.